Hi, my name is Jim Smith. I'm a volunteer chaplain at the Harris County Jail in Houston, Texas. I have been teaching a series of lessons down at the jail called Foundations for Christian Doctrine. Most of my students only hear a few of those lessons, and so what I promise them is I will record my lessons, put them on YouTube, so that they can access them once they get out of the jail. Today is July 2025, and this is an introduction to those lessons and those videos. A little bit about myself. I'm not an ordained minister or pastor. I'm a layman. I have been saved 49 years. In church, I've done various things from teaching Sunday school, water baptizing people, leading missions groups. A few years ago, I wrote a book called Build on the Rock, Laying a Biblical Foundation, which is kind of a foundations type book. I have traditionally gone to full gospel, non-denominational, charismatic type churches. My wife and I go to Grace Fellowship Church in Katy, Texas. So that gives you a little bit about where I'm coming from as far as teaching these lessons. Now, a little bit about the course. A few years ago, the lead chaplain asked me to teach Foundations for Spiritual Life, or I call it Foundations for Christian Doctrine. This particular course teaches kind of the basics of Christian doctrine. What do we believe? And of course, most people say, well, I know Jesus Christ died on the cross for my sins. He shed his blood. He was crucified. He rose again, and I need to believe in him to be saved. And then I guess the question I would ask is, well, what else do you believe? And so that's kind of where the course goes with the what else do we believe. The chaplain asked me if I would use this textbook for the teaching. See if I can get that to where you can see it. Not by Bread Alone, written by Stephen Waterhouse. This is a textbook used at the College of Biblical, or at least it was used at the College of Biblical Studies. The course was Systematic Theology. So if you went to theology school in college, this would be one of the first courses you would take. Also, I get some material from this textbook, Foundations for Christian Doctrine by Kevin Conner. Okay, and certainly the Bible is the final authority, and you'll find that I use lots of scriptures to support what I say. If it's my opinion, I'll say this is my opinion. I have been coming down to the jail for 28 years, so this is not new to me. I've been doing this a while. What else can I tell you? Hopefully this is a good introduction. You may go to the first lesson if you want on apologetics, or take up any of the other courses where you might have left off. Thank you very much.